Welcome back, my YouTube channel worth old coin value today. We'll explore one of America's most iconic coins, this coin 1980p Kennedy half-dollar coin. If you own one of these, you'll definitely want to watch till the end to learn its full history, features, and an incredible value you won't believe. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. This coin quickly became a symbol of remembrance and pride for millions of Americans. The design was a collaborative effort between Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, both notable U.S. mint engravers. The 1980p Kennedy half-dollar was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark just above the date. That year, millions were produced, but not all coins are created equal. Some carry unique characteristics and conditions that make them extremely rare and valuable to collectors today. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find a left-facing bust of President Kennedy, with the word Liberty arching around the top and the date 1980 at the bottom. The motto, "In God We Trust," sits prominently in the center. The design is bold and deeply struck, which is typical of this year's mintage. The reverse features the presidential seal, an eagle with a shield on its chest, holding an olive branch and arrows in its talons. Above the eagle's head, there's a ring of stars. The words United States of America and half-dollar encircle the entire design. It's a magnificent piece of patriotic artwork in coin form. In terms of composition, the 1980p Kennedy half-dollar is made of a copper-nickel clad, not the 90% silver that was present in earlier years. It has a weight of 11.34 grams and a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. Though it lacks silver, the coin's numismatic value can still be quite impressive. One factor that plays a crucial role in a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin that has never been circulated and has no visible marks may be graded as MS 67 or higher. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Now let's talk about varieties and errors. The 1980p Kennedy half-dollar has some interesting error versions, including off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet errors. These types of coins are rare and fetch premium prices in auctions and among collectors. Collectors also look for strong strikes, full details, and coins with original luster. Some 1980p half-dollars show sharply defined hairlines and feather details on the eagle, making them stand out from others in circulation. These characteristics are key when assessing the coin's value. Over the years, the popularity of the Kennedy half-dollar has grown not only in the U.S. but worldwide. Coin collectors appreciate its historical significance, eye-catching design, and the possibility of discovering rare varieties that hold immense value. Many 1980p Kennedy half-dollars in circulated condition are worth their face value or slightly more. However, uncirculated and error varieties can command significantly higher prices. Especially in gem mint condition, they are sought after in the collector market. Let's now talk about the incredible value some of these coins can reach. In rare cases, a 1980p Kennedy half-dollar in pristine condition, featuring a major mint error or extraordinary visual appeal, has been valued up to $2 million. These are typically one-of-a-kind finds that appear in elite auctions and are snatched up by serious collectors or institutions. That if you think you have a valuable coin, it's important to get it professionally graded and authenticated by reputable services like PCGS or NGC. They provide official grading and certification, which helps buyers and sellers establish trust and accurate pricing. Another tip is to store your valuable coins properly. Avoid cleaning them, as this can reduce their value. Use protective holders or cases that prevent scratches, moisture, and air exposure, especially for coins with high value potential. Before you toss your half-dollars into your change jar, take a closer look. You never know what hidden gem might be sitting right in your hands. This coin 1980p Kennedy half-dollar coin history. This coin 1977 Kennedy Bicentennial silver half-dollar. an intriguing coin that has gained massive interest among collectors and enthusiasts. Although the United States celebrated its bicentennial in 1976, the Kennedy half-dollar continued to carry its legacy well beyond the celebration year. The 1977 issue is often mistaken for a bicentennial coin due to its popularity and design lineage, which adds to its unique collector value. The obverse of the coin features the well-known profile of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. This portrait remains one of the most admired on U.S. coinage, a lasting tribute to a president whose legacy continues to resonate. On the reverse, we find Frank Gasparo's classic image of the presidential seal, a heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch. The detail and symbolism in the design reflect the strength and peace ideals of the American nation. Although regular 1977 Kennedy half-dollars were struck in copper-nickel clad, there are special versions in silver, particularly collector's editions or off-metal heirs. These rare silver variants are the ones that draw massive attention in the numismatic market. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced the regular issues, while the San Francisco Mint struck the silver versions for collectors. These silver strikes were not widely released for circulation, making them elusive and highly sought after today. One reason this coin remains fascinating is the confusion it causes. Many assume that all Kennedy half-dollars from the 1970s with a shiny appearance are bicentennial coins. But collectors know the real value lies in details such as mint mark, finish, and material. Collectors are especially intrigued by proof and error versions. Double dies, off-center strikes, and silver planchet errors from 1977 have all been recorded. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value due to their rarity. Another factor that adds value is the coin's condition. Coins graded MS 67 and above, especially in silver or proof finishes, are rare and command premium prices at auctions. Eye appeal and luster are crucial when determining a coin's market value. Now let's talk about the value. While most 1977 Kennedy half-dollars are worth between $1 and $20, some rare silver era coins in pristine condition have shocked the numismatic world. One such unique silver variant recently fetched an astonishing $5 million due to its mint error, high-grade preservation, and historical appeal. This sale sent waves through the coin collecting community, reminding us all how history and rarity combine to create monumental value. This monumental sale isn't just about the coin, it's about the story behind it. The 1977 Kennedy Bicentennial-style silver coin represents a rare crossroad in U.S. minting history and American memory. That emotional and historical connection plays a big role in its valuation. When collecting coins like this, documentation is key. Certified grading from agencies like PCGS or NGC is essential to authenticate the coin and establish its legitimacy in the market. Professional evaluation can significantly impact both buyer confidence and sale price. For new collectors, be aware of the market and be cautious of replicas or altered coins. Knowledge is your best tool. Make sure to research or consult professionals before buying or selling rare coins like this coin. 1977 Silver Kennedy half-dollar coin history. This coin 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar. This coin was released as part of the United States bicentennial celebration, marking 200 years of American independence. The Kennedy half-dollar was originally introduced in 1964, just months after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It quickly became both a tribute and a collectible, but the 1976 version holds a special place due to its dual date, 1776 to 1976. This date wasn't just for show, it symbolized a nation reflecting on its roots while moving forward. For the bicentennial, the reverse of the half-dollar was redesigned. Instead of the traditional presidential seal, it features Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This design was created by Seth G. Huntington and was chosen through a national competition. It perfectly captures the spirit of the coin's purpose, honoring the birth of the United States. The obverse, or front of the coin, still features a bust of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. However, the 1776 to 1976 date is unique to this commemorative issue. All half-dollars minted in 1975 and 1976 carry this dual date. Interestingly, no half dollars were issued with a 1975 date at all. There are three primary types of bicentennial Kennedy half dollars. The first is the standard clad version, which was made for general circulation. The second is a 40% silver version, which was included in special collector sets. And the third is the proof version, struck with high detail and mirror-like surfaces, typically sold to collectors. You can identify these versions by looking closely at the mint mark and the finish of the coin. Clad coins were made at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, marked with P or D. The 40% silver and proof versions were made at the San Francisco Mint and will bear an S mint mark. Silver coins also have a slightly different edge color, a grayish tint compared to the copper-nickel clad. Most 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollars are quite common. Millions were minted, especially the clad versions. However, the 40% silver issues and proofs were produced in much smaller numbers, making them more valuable to collectors. Coins in pristine condition, especially graded as MS 67 or above, can sell for impressive amounts. Now, let's talk about value. A typical circulated clad coin might only be worth its face value, 50 cents. However, uncirculated or proof examples, especially those in original government packaging, can sell for $5 to $15. The 40% silver version is worth around $8 to $12 just for its silver content. But prices rise with condition and certification. Here's where things get exciting. Some rare error coins and extremely high-grade examples have sold for significant money. For instance, a 1976 Kennedy half dollar graded MS 69 by PCGS, a nearly perfect coin, once sold for thousands. But the most astonishing sale involved a special silver bicentennial Kennedy half dollar that fetched nearly $2 million at auction. This coin was struck in a unique composition and pristine condition, making it a once-in-a-lifetime collectible. It's important to know that coins worth hundreds or thousands are usually professionally graded and certified. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC assign grades that significantly impact a coin's value. If you think you have a rare one, consider getting it graded. It could turn out to be far more valuable than you expect. Collectors should also be on the lookout for errors. Double strikes, off-center coins, and wrong planchet errors are all extremely rare but can command thousands of dollars if authenticated. Even a slight misprint can elevate a coin's desirability. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this coin 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar is a great coin to study and collect. Its historical importance, artistic design, and potential value make it a centerpiece for many collections. It's more than just money, it's a symbol of a nation's history. Before you go, take a minute to check your change jars and old coin rolls. You never know. You might be holding on to a small piece of history that's worth much more than you think. And if it's a rare high-grade bicentennial Kennedy, it could even be worth a fortune. Thank you for watching Worth Old Coin Value. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss our next episode. Drop a comment if you have a Kennedy half dollar history.